All right. Oh, I said 5. It wasn't. I guess it wasn't minutes then. All right. All right. Hi, I am QETC. Some of you may be scared of my picture if you could see it, but that's okay. There's nothing to be afraid of, unless you're in my game, in which case you might be very afraid.
Yeah, interesting picture you got there.
So I see. I actually kind of know a few of these people. Infi, I think, kind of knocked me out of maybe the other Whale Cup or some other tournament. But I know they're a mahjong streamer, nice guy. And Jumbo. All I remember, to be honest, is that he's a saint, and that just makes him scary. It's probably. I'm pretty sure he actually did something to be in the Whale Cup, but I don't know. It's all kind of a blur.
Any of these players you played along the way?
Well, no, they're in Group A, and I'm in Group B, so I haven't played them this year. So I have no recent experience that I remember. Well, I guess could have played them in the qualifiers, but I don't think I have.
Well, hello, I'm Miku from yesterday, doing the first block as well. Hi.
All right.
Yeah. So yesterday was first it's the start of like the knockouts, and the players have to play through 3 games to qualify into 64, and another 3 games to qualify into the 32, which is what we'll be watching today.
I believe. No, this is 32 now. This set is top 6. They're going to be trying to get to the top 16. They're already
Yeah.
part of the top 32.
Yeah. So
And then in like 4 hours, they'll be playing for the top 8.
yeah. Is there any matches here you're interested in seeing?
Uh, I think I've heard Noel Plup is a strong player, and then the Jambo the Satan Mahjong Soul. So maybe you could watch them. The
Yeah.
others, like I said, besides Infi, I don't really know. Well, it was Connoisseurs made like the bot for the Whale Cup last year, and was doing pretty good Mahjong player. I think Sheral's a streamer, but I don't really know. You just pick any that you want, really.
I play with some of these players, but I think mostly Andy, Django, and Jambo in qualifiers. All
All
right, so
right.
starting us off, we will be watching the games from Jambo, Pup, Water, and Andy Django.
Yeah, we love to see the Sanzo Dora. His hands aren't really, I guess, the hand on the left of Jumbo is looking like a very nice Ricci Pinfu Dora 2-hand. And then across, I wonder who that person with the characters is. I have no idea. Their hand almost kind of wants to be Junchan Sanchu, except they threw away the 9, so, which is
Yeah.
a little disappointing. I probably feel like the green or the west first. It's actually the west was cut after they cut. It's definitely the west now.
Oh, I mean, they still have a chance to go for it, and also potential Sanshoku chance with the 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Looks like our dealer here is going for a fast Tanyao on Dora. Let's see if
Yeah.
they can like make it work.
Oh,
Does look like
that's
yeah.
a little
Alright.
aggressive because, you know, do you really think anyone else is going to drop that Dora? But he might just draw it. Oh, it gets another 3.
That's good.
Could just, yeah, I guess could just end up dropping that 1, 2, but you already had the 1, 2, 3, so it's like, what's the point of the call in that case? Like, I'd definitely call it the 1 pin there, but this might be a little ambitious. And a Junsha and Sanchoku with 1 Dora is already among them anyway. So that extra Dora, does that really do anything for you?
Well, our dealer is in a
Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Does it come right out? And it does. Tanya Dora.
A nice little start for a Go Pop here. Nice little 3K.
Yeah, not the worst hit in the world, but like I said, I feel like feeling like you get 2 Doras a little ambitious, and it doesn't even like. I don't think that really sped up the value of the hand, or not, or sped up or gave you more value.
You mean for like water or our dealer?
No, for the 1, 2, 3 chi for the Junshan.
I can see it though, because I do appreciate, you know, winning hands fast. It's like you cut off opportunities for others to win.
Right. It's just you already had the 1, 2, 3, and it was maybe if it was cheating the 3
like,
when you already had one, that'd be a little bit more understandable. But you still had to get the hard part, the Sanzo Dora.
Yeah.
This hand from the dealer is looking like a nice, well, nice enough Tanya Pinfu, probably Ricci.
Also, Ipego chance with the Mansu tiles as well.
Right. Fourth pair, you don't really want to go Cheeto with this, but I guess, yeah, just rejecting that 4th pair, I respect it. Especially since the probable, like, most efficient play after that would be cutting the 7 and makes the Dora. I guess you could just draw the Dora. You don't really need the 7. And you have the 3. Just throw the 3 instead. Yeah. Across the way, they would love to call that Hatsu and use a 2 Dora in hand to get back the 2900 they lost. But Django is holding onto those Yakuai for a little bit.
A lot of all tournament tiles discard so far.
Yeah, I think they're thinking my hand was it looks like a Nagashi right now, so just try to keep those, probably throwing the green last to just not let people just speed up for free. Or maybe keeps the red for the safe tile.
Django draws one of the Aura tiles. Not too useful for him though, unfortunately.
It's, yeah, just use the Dora indicator. There haven't been any dropped on the pond yet, so it could be useful, but hand needs a little bit of work.
Very nice hand for our dealer.
Green Dragon is not called. I feel like this late, you kind of just have to like take it, get your Dora 2. Your shapes like what? Penshan, Ryankan.
I agree. And you have a little like tiles, so it's nice to start calling to speed up the hand.
Especially when it doesn't come out until like halfway through. The last one is probably just stuck in the wall.
Well, our dealer is desperately waiting get a Manza tile. Oh, or it does draw the last.
Yeah, does draw
dragon.
it. Still has to deal with, let's see.
And they're in
Still two Shanten?
Shanten.
Yeah.
Shanten with the
Ishanten? Oh.
yeah.
If they
It's
don't,
a
yeah, if
it's
they
only
don't get that
Kaijans.
5 pin, oh, that
Oh,
they don't
they
have to
reach
reach you
maybe.
though. Yeah, they can just Dama, wait for an improvement. Let's see. Still two 5 pins, including the red 5 pin out there. Oh, that's improvement. Actually, 9 pins dead. 8 mon. I think I'd just take it though. Like 5 pin. When is 5 pin ever gonna come
What would
out?
you do here? I'll drop the 1 mon here. Yeah.
Yeah.
The options open.
And there's Tenpai, but
but
I mean,
it's
it's
really
just kind of it's a little too late to reach you. I feel like, but does it anyway. Oh, the red 5, but that stays in the hand.
Oh, and Andy Django draws 1, but
oh, they drew the 5, the last one, not the red one. Surprisingly worked out. Oh, and the sumo because they were closed for the Mangan as well. It's a very nice hand.
I guess the patience paid off for water there.
I guess reasonably, they still never saw any 5 pin, and they saw 2 9 pin. So I guess that was actually probably the best play they could do, especially if you could just draw the red 5. Otherwise, it would be 5 Han versus 4, which is about the same.
Oh, don't forget the Ura though.
Well, they didn't reach you though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who'd want to reach you the 4/6 Kanchan?
Well, he would have if he saw the 5 pin coming.
Right. Yakuai pair. It's good. Well, it's a little. No, I guess you don't really want to like shift to a Hanitsu because you have 2 Dora, 2 different suits, but definitely want to like call, right? Yeah.
I guess Jambo's hand could be pretty fast as well. Drawing one of the any Pingzu, 2 and 6. Be,
Yeah.
pretty fast.
Called the West very early, has 2 Dora in the hand. And one just draws a connector to the 2-pin Dora. It's looking very good. Ishanten hopefully gets the 3-mon first for the 1/4 pin weight.
I guess our dealer really want to make use of that Dora here.
Yeah, Ishanten as well just needs the 1 or 3-pin or 4-pin. Those are very wanted tiles. And Tenpai the 3-mon for Jumbo, but there's only 1 left in the wall. An unfortunate backfire for the dealer, drawing the red 5-pin after discarding the 6-pin.
Still make it work though. Let's see, draw anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just very, if there is a dangerous hand, you discard the Dora Suji, and your other tile, the 5-pin is a red, so they're both Dora.
Oh, nice draw for a pup.
Oh, that 3-mon. Yeah, that 3-mon could come out, especially if they get the 4-pin. You take the 4, 5, 7-mon weight every time, and the 3-mon will deal into the West Dora too. Oh, this it is Tenpai 3/6. So, oh, maybe saved. Yeah, maybe throw the 3/5 pin. No, rejects the Ryanman. Oh, I guess yeah, that would have the chance of Furry Tenor getting the 1-mon. So I can understand that a little bit.
Still 3/6 for our dealer here.
Gets a pair at save from dealing in on the gets the 4-mon weight. There's only 1 of those left in the wall, but at least avoids dealing in with the 3-mon for now.
See, Waters and Shanten for them as well. Oh, and they just get not
So
Senpai.
that's no.
Drops one of the
Throwing
players.
the 4-pin.
Are they thinking of utilizing the dragon as the pair?
I guess so. Has it? Is it even on the board? I guess it just hasn't come out. Maybe they're assuming someone else is using it to pair up, but then it comes out, but then it doesn't get pawned. It could, if you didn't have that 4-pin pair drop, I think that would be Tenpai, but it's a little unfortunate on that count. The con. Oh, Rinshan on the Sanzo! Chun, Rinshan, Dora, and the extra Fu. 40 Fu for the dealer. 7,800. Andy Jangles flowed up.
Crazy.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't a bad con, especially since 2 people were open. So there's no chance of giving people Uradora. Plus the Fu and the Rinshan. I like the play and rewarded with a pretty decent looking hand. 2 red Dora, possible using the 7-mon Dora.
Did you notice if the Dora gets flipped for the con?
Because it was, I don't remember the term, but because there's already the pawn, it does not get flipped until after the discard. If it was a completely closed con, then it would be flipped.
Okay.
Annie Django holding onto the tune for safety, although the efficiency might hurt them later. Although throwing the 1-mon is honestly whatever, except you could maybe have gotten the Itsu in the mon, which would have been pretty nice. That would still need like 3 tiles.
Their hands are slowly progressing. And then I'm liking Neuropop's hand. Wonder if they will.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
They are Ishanten, so. And
yeah, it
also
just
Fu.
Yeah, not even guaranteed. I ideally want the pin for it could shift into 2-3-4 Sanchiku, in which case it would be pretty decent. Just not that far away from. And a very nice, Diva's hand looking to force Tanya with Dora too, even 4-5-6 Sanchiku as well for a Mongon, which would be very nice.
They just missed out like 2 of the 7 pins though.
Yeah, I guess could they have cheated that? Maybe I guess I probably, especially the second one with Dora 2 as a dealer, probably cheat it. Although I guess not seeing the Dora anywhere besides the red 5s makes you a little wary. Oh, there's, I guess the 7 gets kept in the hand. Understandably. Takes a less efficient Ishanten, but could possibly use a Dora. Although if they get the 6-mon, they will end up in Furiten. So that might be better than throwing the Dora, especially with a Yakuai on the board. Progressing to the 8, so wait. 2 left in the wall. It fits into a Plup's hand, so it won't come out from there. Oh, and upgrades to 5-8. Dealer could be in trouble if they do not keep 5, so it's their pair.
Oh, the 8 pin there.
Yeah, they threw the 7 earlier. No, they get the 8. That is the trouble with keeping this Ryoncon. Oh, that's they get the Ryoncon actually. The Dora comes out. Oh, well, actually, okay. Avoid sealing on the 5 for now.
Pretty nice chunk for the puzzle block there.
I think you probably. I feel like Chi, but what do you drop? 4/6 pin.
Um,
Oh, I guess no. Actually, probably the four. Actually, the Dora. You want to keep the? Why not just throw the form on instead? I guess it did come out, but it's like, see, but who's? I don't know.
I guess they want to. Oh,
Oh, if they push, they play Genbutsu and avoid dealing into a 2K hand for now. And the cheetah Breaky Patsu. Oh, the sumo for Jumbo, the Richi Sick donated by Noplup. Very disciplined for the dealer to avoid just dealing in. I guess as well. It would have been more if they like kept that Dora for Mangan Tenpai, but with 3,900, it's a little less convincing. Ooh, a lot of honors for Jumbo. Just one Yakuai, but could get pair up the red or the south or both. 4 Mon tiles, so could go for the Mon Honitsu. And Mon is the Dora suit. Although the Mon Dora is 1 Mon, just a little hard to use and not on the board yet. Or the dealer with double East and a Dora. Definitely going to be looking to pawn that. Could even have the Dora 1 Mon with the 2 Mon. When another Mon tile for Jumbo, but throws out the south. Well, it's twice cut, so understandable. A little sad, but understandable.
Andy throws out really early Monzu tiles and does get punished for it.
Yeah.
Unfortunate there. Devil has a really nice Honitsu angle here. Another Monzu pickup.
Right, and do they force it? Thinking about calling, yeah, and they do call the West. It would be really sad if the Green Dragon is to pair, but oh, never mind. It just comes out, and yeah, it's going to be one away, and it's probably going to be a good weight. They could just Chi 2, 6, 9 Mon and still have a 2-sided weight. Although Ching the 2 does essentially ensure they can't really use a Dora, but I just have to take your 3,900 Tenpai. And there's the 2. Yeah, waiting on 6, 9 Mon. Oh, Noaplup might be in trouble having that Dora a bit lonely in their hand. They might be thinking, Oh, the 6 comes out from the dealer, Hatsu Hanitsu, 3,900 points.
Very nice from Andy, sensing the danger, seeing the Monzu, the wins, and holding on to the 9 Mon and avoided dealing in there.
Yeah, I mean, it was 3 calls. Oh, a beautiful, just forced Tanya, Dora 2 for the dealer. The West pair is a little unfortunate, but it won't really. Well, I guess you could do. You have 4 pairs. You could go for Cheetoy, but I guess if you like draw another, I don't know. I don't know how much they would like Cheetoy. It does have its use in some occasions, but I'm not a big fan personally. I'm thinking very hard about it's going,
like the 7.
Yeah, hedging it.
Still keeping the option open, like if drawing another pair now.
Right.
Always drop the West Winds later.
Yeah, they're decent for like safe tiles.
Neopop does also have like fast hand too, and is gonna get pawned, I assume. Yep. So pretty fast hand from Water and Neopop here. So our dealer want to make this hand work. They really need to start drawing some good tiles.
Yeah, this is where the Cheetoy will fail you a bit. I would like start calling to advance the hand faster, and maybe even at this point, possibly getting I throw like West West and look to get Pinfu with the Dora pair. It's not too bad. 2 Ryanmen. So like hedging everything. Oh, another. I guess at that point, it's a little sad to be throwing those 4/7, but with that Anko Sanzo, I just kind of like want to throw the West. So I guess this still keeps the Cheetoy option open. Just like, and if you want to like force a hand, you have to like throw the 2/1 anyway. So I think this is okay. It's just if you like draw mons, you can't really use them having thrown the 4/7 earlier.
For a Neopop, and Mitsu is on the Haku Monkey. Still 2 left though, so more likely it's Shen will go for a Toy here.
Oh, doesn't call that. I guess when I call that, I guess you would still have the 6 so pair, but you have to dump those easts and wests. Interesting. They take the 5. They go Tonki on the door.
Oh, the greed. Okay. Okay.
Let's say the 4/6 over the 6/8 is a little
it.
unusual, especially with the 5 being the Dora, so it's one less to use. But there's still the red 5 out there, so maybe that was the angle.
I like it because if they win, it pushes their hand into a Mangan.
Yeah. I wasn't really a big fan of the 4/6 over the 6/8.
Water does switch to a wider weight with the 147 now, I believe.
So there's one more of those 6/0, and I guess that is 5 pairs. I mean, you really, I don't know. You can maybe throw the 7 pin and throws a West. I like that more. Oh, and it deals into just pay Dora. And that's the risk you take when you go Hadaka Tonki like that. But 2,000 is not a big amount to pay out for that. And especially
they like to play. So
yeah, with 3 people or 2 other people rather opening up, there is no huge risk of a big reachy hand. So it's not the worst decision. Another 4 pairs for the dealer.
I do like this hand. It's a very cheat-like possible hand.
With that red 5, they gave up on the 7/9. It's not the best shape, but I guess probably thinking about the Cheetoy, I'd probably throw out the South North first. And maybe like hedge something.
South already, one of them already out.
Yeah. Oh, rejects the 4. That is like a very hard Cheetoy commit then. Doesn't want Tanyao.
Very nice hand up for
yeah.
there.
The player on the left couldn't call it, so it's thinking a little bit about going to Pawn Palace, but does not go there. And now you might be wishing you kept that 4 pin. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, Jumbo's gonna be trying to force that into Chanta with the Pei, the Dora, and Chanta would be a 3rd Han. Oh, the beautiful Ryaman. Oh well.
See if Andy. The hand close for now.
And oh, this is why you don't go Cheetoy, folks.
Really? Feel like that sometimes.
Oh, wait a second. That's Chinitsu on the right. See, Chi 3mon, and you get like, I think you get Tenpai. It's all like overlapping your Tenpai. That is Tenpai, I'm pretty sure. But except there's 2 3mon across the way, so getting that last one might be a little tough. They pawn. I guess he could. There are 4 pairs.
Oh, and he just draws another Manzu.
Oh. Wait a second.
They don't have a head though, so very wide acceptance for them.
Yeah, well, I guess no 9mon can be the pair. They have a 7mon Anko, so they get 5. Yeah, 5 or 3mon, or they pawn 8 9mon. Yeah, at least the 5. Oh, that's Tenpai. They take the 5mon. I think, yeah, that there are chances to improve it You pawn 9 mon, you get probably something disgusting, but like a lot of overlap.
Yeah.
Tenpai on 5. Already cheat 1. 2 more in the wall. Oh, it's 4 mon Tenpai as well. I
I really
think.
like it though, because even if you pawn, like you have all the tiles you need, like up there, like the higher lines of
Yeah,
tiles.
it might be alerting people if you pawn. I guess it really depends on how much the weight improves. And I guess it wouldn't really. Is it really 4 and 5 on? Oh, there's a 5.
Didn't notice.
Oh, they avoid it for now.
Oh, and this guy's
Oh, and
cut off.
the one on hand when you have that Shinisu and Adora for Hanemon. A little sad for Annie Django, but they're still in first. It's very barely in first, but getting that, especially in South, would have been very nice.
And they didn't have a door. Oh no, they did call a red 5, right?
Yeah.
So it would be a Hanemon Shinizu, so bit of a shame, but good from Neopop there, our dealer, previous dealer, noticing the danger and holding on to the Manzu despite popping it like crazy in the early starts.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't played with Andy. Actually, no, I couldn't have. Actually, maybe during the qualifier, but not during the top 128. I feel like I see him through the door out turn 1 a lot. This just feels like something, but I don't know. Even with the 3 soda, be able to use it possibly.
Yeah.
Oh, and Neoplup has the Ankon Forso, but cons it now. They'll have to. They could get a 1-2-3 Sanjuku, especially probably hoping to get a Chi of the Tuso with their Forso con. It's kind of funny in that regard. Ooh, then you can't. It's really hard to use at 5 so when you con the 4 so. Well, they did give themselves a Green Dragon Dorax, but it is once cut. But I guess you can't really. Yeah, you can't go Chanda with that Forso con. So it doesn't take the Chi. I mean, I guess you still need the 2 and the 3 in the Mon. So
Going with Cheetahs because like you still need the 1 pin and you need to draw yourself a 2 or 3 mon.
you just draw the 2. So I guess you don't really need. I mean, yeah, you just get a normal hand like, somehow. Throws a Green Dragon.
It does look like a Ricci hand though, so
yeah, that'll be. Yeah, it is 1 away. 1 mon. Sadly, 1 West is gone. I don't understand why. I guess if you draw the 6, you could have a quote unquote Rionman, but maybe just not wanting to throw the door until you're actually Tenpai. But if you're gonna like think like that, I definitely wouldn't like cons like so early like that, especially when you could like draw the red 5 and make it very hard to use for yourself. The dealer, it's pretty decent Ishanten, but probably can't really beat Pinfu, but with 2 Ura indicators, it's gonna be a very scary Ricci.
Oh, Tanyao. I like it. I like it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kanchan 3 pin water.
Yeah, safe to the it's a lot of pins. They avoid dealing that.
Case.
Let's see, what is their
Jambo?
7 pin Kanchan. 2 more of those in the wall. It's a little unfortunate, but with that 8-9 Pechon, they just had to take that. And the 2 indicators are very tempting.
It does look like people are folding. Oh, and there it is.
Oh, there it is. Well, they hit big on the Ura. They do already have 1 Akadora. They do not. And unfortunately had 2 Onsos in their discard pile. Just didn't quite believe in them as their pair, but they still win the Ricci shootout and they get first place, just barely. And
Nice
South Onko. and the Dora accepting Rionman. Nice to see as the dealer. But Nuoplup and Jumbo each have their own Yakuai pair, which if they do call, and there's one call for Jumbo, so they can just bring this dealership, especially Jumbo in first place in South 3, really wants to get to the next hand. Has okay shapes for doing that.
Another fat Manzu chunk for Andy. And he draws more Manzus.
Oh. Like, feels like, I guess, well, Nuoplup could just get west and just force the Dora Tonki, but the shapes are so bad. I mean, I guess, you kind of have to call, especially you called once, you have to call again. It could shift into Honitsu for more value. Just if you just throw the 4-4-3.
Possible Itsu. I hope they're like going for as well.
Yeah, definitely something to consider. Oh, just draw the west. Well, Reds once cut you. Nah, yeah, you're not gonna get the red probably. But oh, Andy Django is getting another possible Mon Honitsu. It does have to throw the door out though, which might bite them. Oh, there's the wrong 3-6. Just the 1500, but they shut down the calls on the board.
Repeat.
Still in third, but every few points counts.
Especially considering they have 2 more games to play afterwards.
Yeah. So the dealer could get the pin Itsu, who feels a 7-8-9, which is very nice. Could well, yeah, if they it's already Shantan, just Ricci on the potential Itsu. We just draw the 7 or 6 pin. And it's not, well, I guess we get the 7, you get the 3-6, which it would be sad to not get the Itsu, but there's always a chance. It doesn't want to get the closed hand. That's a little, I mean, it's not the worst, it's just a little disappointing, I guess. Not like having bigger dreams than one Han. Unless you throw out that 7-8-9. Now this is where you could dream big. No, it takes, that is 10 by though. 7 pin, 2 left in the wall.
I don't really like the Chin call there. It was a very big potential hand, and you're Ishanten, you're dealer, so getting it for a single Yaku hand, like for 1.5k.
Yeah, at least here they can switch to Dora Tonki. They can even con the 4 pin for some extra foo.
Interesting.
And they do have the Suji trap as well.
Yeah, but I mean, is anyone like avoiding you at this moment?
Not really. I mean, but still, it can wear down. I had like 6 Hamba, one of my qualifying games, and that 8's gonna deal in. And on first place as well. So it helps makes things even, especially we have the West extension on here. So especially even if somehow someone else wins, but if no one's above 30k, it goes in the West. And 4 pairs in the hand. At least like if you wanted to go, you don't really want to go for like a toy rush and like with Akka on, especially if you don't have any of this Akka in your hand, but it's not the worst. If you really need to just rush out, if you just happen to get an Anko and just feel like you need to call for Toy to win. 7-8-9, it's a very Junchan, except or Chanta looking hand for Norplup. The Green Dragon Dora, 1 in hand. Yeah, couldn't even get the Junchan Sanjaku or Chanta Sanjaku. But it's struggling a little bit. Lots of Conchons. Your only complete shape is the one you called.
Let's go for the 6-0.
Yeah, I guess bit of a commit for Chitoy Baby, thinking about If you get the east or south paired up, and you can call that, Toy Toy isn't so bad. Although they're once cut each. Ooh, but you get the south, and that is Chitoi Shanten. Doesn't
Nice.
call, yeah. Guess hard committed to the Cheeto now in the red 5.
And a Ricci on the 1 pin or the east win is gonna be like very nice. Gods.
Yeah. Probably you do have the trouble as being the east seat. You do Ricci on the east tile. And especially with the 635 pin and the Forso or Formon, people might be thinking Cheetoy, but depending on what they have, they might just not care. And finally the door gets dropped, but no one has paired it up, or no one else has even drawn another one even. No Plup's
Unfortunate
still
for
having the dreams.
like ever since their first call. Oh,
Ooh, they get the 5.
which side?
Ricci
Yup,
on the
this is-
east.
I like this.
Yeah. No Plup on the across the way is Ishanten for Junshan. Oh, throws a Dora. Believes in Dora theory. It is Hellweight. That Hellweight Dora Cheetoy is
Oh.
not out of question. Oh, I get arguably because like if someone else reaches, it's like let's say you had like the 4-pin Suji. That's pretty decent, unless if your hand looks like Cheetoy. But the East is like if someone else reaches, the East is like safer, like to the table in general. So it's like better to wait on the East. Just chose the wrong talking. That's why you don't go Cheetoy.
Wait, are you like a hater for Cheetoy?
It depends if this wins or not. Are they getting chased? Oh, the
Yep, they
1-4.
are.
Oh, it's Furry 10, 147 though. But oh, the ones are dead. Fours are kind of dead. Sevens are also kind of dead. I mean, I think I take Cheetoy even over the Furry 10
Yep.
3-way though. And oh, didn't believe the Dora. I guess that would just be Tempa though. It's still winning in the 8. 2 more 8s. One safe to one of the Richis. And it's Suji to the other.
Jambo had a nice hand, but had to fold early. Unfortunate.
Oh,
No, that's.
oh, it's Furry 10
there it
over the
is.
East.
Yep.
I mean, that's what you get for going Furry 10, I guess. Chi
Very
Cheetoy,
nice.
Aka, no Ura, but 9600, that brings you into first.
Just the Haneman Tsumo there, a bit unfortunate, but still very nice 10k as a dealer.
Yeah, it's not like the most saved you can have, but it's not the worst. You could take a Mangan Sumo, and it's from like Andy or Noah Plup, then you'll still be in first. Although it'll be very close again. Anyone could win with a Mangan Sumo at that point, except for Noah Plup or whoever doesn't win the Mangan Sumo from the previous hand.
Dealer hand, I do like
Ooh,
this.
red 5 draw. Very nice. Still needs a pair, but
Pretty obvious tune drop there. Possible Itsu as well, so
yeah, I guess I wouldn't. Well, it was 0 cut and a little bit of the back right. I mean, with 2 Dora, you have to like think about being able to call and just, especially with that 1-2-3, just being able to call and use the Dora however you want. It's a little unfortunate that it's also, if not using the Chun as an Anko or a Yaku, that would have been your pair. But you get the 7-pin pair, and now you're fine. I guess.
nice. So if they draw like any Monzu tile, they can drop the 1-2 and it'll be pretty expensive hand.
Oh yeah, looking for Itsu.
They fix the shape, they don't, okay? Drops the 4. A slow hand, everyone else, I guess.
Yeah, Andy.
A lot
That's
of
like
pen
decent
charms
chance
and
for
con
Tong
charms.
Yao. Yeah.
Ah,
And that's
fix though?
I think I'm through the 1-2, so yeah. Better chance to use a Dora and still get a Rionman for Pinfu. Ooh. Little annoying after throwing that 4-pin, but probably just tosses it right back. Understandably. Doesn't get called, so it's all good.
Very slow hands for everyone. So
Yeah. Jumbo, 2 pairs, 2 Rionman to fill in. There's I guess could throw the 1. You could even If 6 or 4 comes out from the Mon, you could just force Tanya and throw your 2-1 Mon. It's a little sad, but it's still Dora 2 as your dealership.
I tried 4 is like instant Richie. It's Tenpai.
Right. I'd say if you have to cheat it,
Oh yeah.
you could just open the hand up. I guess it wouldn't really speed your hand up, but it would let you call again.
Like it's really hard spot for Andy because like it's like kind of like the middle, and
Ooh.
it's like you call, it's like good. If you don't call, you're like.
Yeah, the call is maybe looking to avoid getting last. That hand is going to be a little tough to complete.
Oh, that's really unlucky because you have to drop like other 10-5 for Jambo.
Yeah, 4-8 pin. I was thinking like I would have cheated the 7-8 there because they had this 5-7 7-8, so that would have led to a possible furry 10. They drew the 9, then they just threw the 7-8 away. Let's see, 4-8 pin, 1 4-pin, 1 8-pin left in the wall. Or they could switch to 3s. Oh, it doesn't switch to 3-6 for some reason. And 3 did just come out, so it would feel like a particularly safe tile. Might be something they regret.
The wrong on the 6 pin. There is still one more 8 pin in the wall, so
it's like depending. Yeah, Chi for Tenpai. Very understandable. I guess if they're like thinking, because if you didn't have that door in your hand, you'd get 1,000. I definitely should have taken the white away with 3 Hamba. That 2,000 would turn to 2,900. And if you get that off the dealer, maybe this is why they were doing it, because you think they throw a tile, they'll throw it out again, and I mean
they do send something. It looks like.
Right. But what? Oh, it was like the last 2 turns.
Yeah.
Very nice dodge for this player.
I wouldn't have discipline to hold the 4 pin there.
Perhaps thinking, well, I am. This
and they will be
shift.
Rewarded.
I mean, yeah, it's not as big of a shift, but it's still a fairly sizable shift. But they still get first. I'm assuming. Yeah, with 2,000 less. Yeah, they'd be like 1,000, or they'd be like tied even. Math is hard.
Wait. Jambo just had a Tanya hand, right?
Yeah, Tanya Dora. Tanya Dora, and there were 3 Hamba.
Oh.
So they would have taken 1,900 more from the dealer. And then that would be a tie actually. Oh, but this hand, Dora could get south and pay for Honitsu South Dora. Lots of value. Doesn't another Sotile. They could even like throw 2-3 pin, just like Go to Pawn
Hey.
Palace. Oh, 3 Dora for Andy, though. If he can use them all, that could be just the hand that he needs.
Oh, let's see if he draws anything good.
Yes, a 7-pin bear and 79-pin. Just needs to get some Rionman and just get like a Ricci Pinfu Dora 3, get an Urasumo for Hanuman. It wouldn't be enough to be first, but it would get to second. Yeah,
Oh,
take the
shame.
south.
Yeah. Chitoy.
Yeah, no, you have to like call. Especially if you do go the Honitsu route for Mangan. Ooh, another door for Andy. It's a little bit hard to use. If you like get the 6, and that using that third 7 is gonna be a little hard to use. But I guess if you have like the 5-6, you have the Rionman kind of with a lot of overlap of your 7s, but just draw the last 7-pin, I guess. Because why not?
I'm curious to how our dealer plays it here. Do they go for the possible Mangan Greed? Switch to Honitsu, or do they Wapon and drop the
well, we'll find
Fast?
out. Pay is a pretty. Sure, they call, but
Greed here.
after. Oh,
Greed with the Honitsu here.
Well, the 3K does get you into first though, and if you do draw the Dora, and then you can just. So yeah, I agree with this. I like being greedy, but especially since you could just draw the Dora and get a Rionman wait and get 3 Han versus like being extremely greedy. Oh well, I guess yeah. Now if you draw the Dora, you're going to be in Furryton, so I guess just has to accept that 8-pin pay weight.
And 2 of the souls is really early out. So if they do drop the thing, the 8-pin, they will be waiting on the 2.
Pays in Nuoplup's hand, but how long will it stay there? One more pay, one more 8-pin. It's going to be a little hard to win on the 8-pin since it's Dora adjacent.
But I think Neopop gets baited. If they draw anything good, we'll drop the pay soon.
Yeah, unless they just happen to pair it up. Because they still need a pair for that hand.
They have a pair with the mine.
Oh, actually, oh yeah, I thought it was 1-2 Mon. Yeah, they do have a pair. So with 2 Rionmen, yeah, they get Tenpai. Not even Tenpai, but dies anyway.
Oh, nice 3K.
Yeah, they get first for now, but Mangan Sumo actually. Mangan. Oh wait, there's 5 Hamba because of that last. The dealer before was not. They folded out. Remember, so the Hamba transferred over. So actually, if there is a Mangan Sumo, it would actually bring them below. The person of the Moon Runes. I don't know their name. Even if they aren't the one that wins that extra Hamba is enough to bring them below. Where if it was like a normal, it just progressed to them being their first dealership. 1 Hamba, it would be just 100 points away. So it's not very secure. But this is a decent shape to get them another win. Not the best, but it's not terrible.
I like this hand. Have all your blocks together. And...
Ooh, but yeah. Moon Rune Man could just pawn White Dragon and has 2 Dora. Already used very good shapes and enough value to just take first back. But will the White Dragons ever come out? When the Dora for the dealer.
Oh, very nice draw.
Not sure. I feel like people would say you'd rather keep the Ryoncon 246, although you kind of like another Ryoncon of that 468. So it's like, it's like a tough one. I don't know. It's probably about the same.
I think dropping the 4-pin there, it's hard to tell because they do have like 3 pairs right now.
All red 5s for the player on the left. They don't really. Yeah, that's 4 Dora. Oh, Ricci.
They just go into Ama didn't call Ricci there. They can't. They don't have a Yaku with this. So do they?
Are they?
Oh no! Oh no! It's I thought it was 5, 6, 7, but they have the 2 5s. My bad.
Yeah, they just want the value. They're in last. They really need it. They get the Mongon. They should be with the Hamba. Even without the Hamba because of that stick. Oh, do you reaching on the 7-pinner? It's such. You have to throw such a dangerous tile. The 6. So.
The 9.
Oh yeah, you could throw the 9. That's a lot better. Just thinking really hard about it. Yeah, you don't have. If you go to Ryokoku,
it's a hard spot for him because you're a dealer right now. So if you get Zumoed like a Mangan, you're
Right.
getting pushed into second. So do you risk it? I think something to think about.
Oh, the con. Oh, gave Andy 2 Dora, but what will they drop? Just a 5. I guess it is safe. Yeah. I guess it's just you'd see 3 5s. So you'd think like the 3's safe enough. It's like the one chance kind of, right?
Tanya switch or water.
And yeah, just the White Dragons. Oh,
We're in
they actually had
Tenpai.
3. I guess throwing the White Dragons as safety. I don't know if they drew the 3rd.
They did. They had the White Dragon, Mangan.
Right. So they were just
They
progressing with
folded.
Tanya.
They folded, which I think is a bit of a shame.
Well, I'd say it's probably more like a washi. They called that tile. They can still win with Tanya. They need to get that 6 mana or they'll be in trouble. But it's not the worst, especially like having the Anko. It doesn't deal in. You can still progress your hand without checking Suji. Just needs to get those tiles at 6. It's not a safe tile. The 9 gets pushed, but now that you cleared half the Suji, even the 6 comes out.
They do. It's the full fold.
I guess the other trouble here is there's a 6. They threw the 4 pin out. Didn't want to throw the 8 or 9. So yeah, if the throws a Dora. Dealer gets to Tenpai again, and 1 pin's a safe tile. They could just Dama. They don't have to be greedy. But they Ricci 3, 6, 9. So
I like it.
I mean, yeah, 3-sided weight, absolutely. Although you might regret it. They get the last draw. And yeah, there aren't many 3, 6, 9 so it's on the board. So managing to get their way back into Tenpai, and they may be rewarded here, or they may be extremely unfortunate. But no, they get saved. So there's a lot of 6 in the board, man. That's gonna be like almost 4,000. So they will be safe out of like Mongon sumo range at least.
Yeah, pretty nerve-wracking round there. A lot of decisions to be made.
Right. Ooh.
Both are first and second player.
2 Yakuai Ankos, but I guess wait. But this 3,800. You don't actually need. You can actually just win 1 Han as the North Seat player, and that would be enough to win, I think. Yeah.
How much is the home button? This is it 300?
300, yeah. So that is 3,800 on the board. With your 1 Han, it's 4,800, which is enough. And you're getting penchants, which you don't really like, but it's something. You got your confirmed Yaku, so there's enough on the board to win. But Deal's hand is progressing pretty nicely though. It has 3 Dora. Just drew this. Oh, wait a second, Andy. The Ankon or hidden con of the Green Dragon. 2 White Dragons, 1 Red Dragon. But 2 Red Dragons are on the board, so that's a little unfortunate.
Yes.
But it's so Shosangen. Oh, didn't keep the West, didn't keep the dreams of Half Flush alive, at least. It's that, but if you get Shosang and Dora, I mean, that's just 8K. I guess if you do, maybe that's enough direct off of the North Seed player, but don't think it's quite enough.
Ooh,
Oh, the Dora
2020.
pawn. Oh, I guess yeah, you don't really have much of a better choice of these shapes unless you like draw the 6-mon, in which case you obviously you just take the wider weight possibility. Hmm.
I think it's mostly a race between I guess Andy is trying to like some points and squeeze in that last
Yeah, they cheat that. They probably con next turn. Hope we have the less red dragon.
Tenpai.
Oh,
But 4 of the
okay.
mines that was in someone else's hand is on
yeah. Oh, con? I mean, you don't need it, but it would be fun.
Is
They could
Andy possibly going for the Shantumo?
possibly. Oh, there's
Ooh, that's a really nice
yeah.
toy looking hand. Very big.
Now, if the North Sea player gets the improvement 6 mon, or they'll deal in on that 3 mon, should be very deadly with that exposed for Dora 4.
This is a Hanuman, a 20k, 1800.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Dealing.
yeah. Almost 20K with the Hamba. Let's see,
Ooh,
1 3 mon. The 7s are still in the wall somewhere. Oh, there's a 7. It's not 10 by oh no.
That is gonna hurt.
They definitely it's very they could have won first, yeah, but Pei was safe. And they were showing Mongon at least. But now you deal with a dealer Hanuman and you're gonna be in well not last, but they're gonna be fighting down there. Jambo's gonna be very happy.
Jambo is all in the lead.
Hamba 7, 2100 on the board, which means well, as that North Sea player, you could win another 1 Han and you get back to second at least, but it's a little sad.
Looks like the dealer's gonna keep going.
Yeah, I mean, why shouldn't you?
Already.
Yeah, force so. No, it's a pair in the hand. It's good tile. It doesn't come out yet, but I mean, it really shouldn't come out unless they don't like Cheeto. But even then, you just throw the 9s first.
Looking very good dealer here. 10 pi turn 3. Okay. Like, our other players are like still very far off.
Yeah, and now
oh, do you switch? Yes.
Switch.
Very nice.
It's not the worst because like it is better, but you do give up the chance of improvement. Could have drawn the 6 for the 4/7 weight, but it is more likely to come out a 2. Where are the 2s? There are none on the board right. Yeah. Could have. Yeah, it doesn't.
I like it because the Tuso is the Dora. It also makes other people hold on to it more. So double edge bit.
Yeah, I didn't see the Tuso with Zadora, which makes this. I would have just switched back to the red 5 in that case, because who's going to throw the door, right? And you could still get the 6 so improvement. And you already have the door in hand. You're relying on the door to come out versus just taking the door that you have in your hand already. It could even, I guess they didn't have the red 5 first, but could have switched to the 5/7 weight. Could have won there. But it is what it is. I mean, it's probably the person on the left thinking about cheating. Yeah, just getting that Tanya with the 2100. Yeah, that should be enough to get them second. It's like there's no way Jumbo pawns this. There's no reason to. Oh, the Dora Chan. And now you're gonna need a bit more than 1K to get out of third, or even this is last now. Yeah, this is last now.
5K hit with just a Dora. All the home buys
Oh, what?
Crazy seeing this much home ball piling up.
That could be half flush, lots of Dora hand, which would be more than enough if they can get it. But the blocks are there. It just needs a little bit more love. This instant chi looks like a tile. Maybe nothing to be scared of, but
I think they're committed to the Honitsu already.
I mean, yeah, you don't really have a choice. I guess, well, you could have a choice to just go for like a Tanya, Tanya Dora and just get third, but no, you gotta dream a little bit more than that. Ooh, West and Green Dragon. Although the West is the Dora indicator, so a little less likely that you can even pawn it. The last one could just be in the dead wall, but as Andy, you're in second. You just take your one Han. But if you could, yeah, throw the 8-9 penchant because it's a penchant. Although it'd be very greedy to throw the 3-4-5 already completed set.
Wow, nah, not this time. Oh, the West, the last West is gonna.
Right. I mean, it doesn't really. Yeah. Surely call. Yeah. And it doesn't take the wider Ishan. And actually, no. I mean, yeah. You could have cheated 3, so they kept the 4. So I guess maybe keeping Red Dragon as safety, but I just take my second. I take maximum efficiency.
Yeah.
There's a Dora. Oh, the North player gave up the Dora, but they don't really need it. They have Honitsu Dora, maybe Honitsu Dora South. So they don't really need it, but
Oh, Water's hand just suddenly progressed to Ishan 10.
and Jumbo just got the 5-pin fill in. Oh, there's Tenpai 2 so Green Dragon. Let's see. 2 Green Dragons in the wall, but the 2 so's are locked. Noodle Pup may be going for either way, Chitoy or Toy or Sonako. They're not dropping those 2 so's.
Also, Yakuman pop there.
Oh yeah, 2 Ankos. Yeah. Let's see, 2 7 says where are they? They're in the wall still. 7 Mon. 1 still in the wall. Oh, there's do you accept?
Oh,
you don't, yeah, you just kind of actually. Well, the sad thing is, this could just be reaching Nomi, but it would confirm your third at the very least.
Possible Sanako as well.
Yeah, you'd have to draw it, but there's a 7, and it comes as it shift placement. Do you hit the Ura? Wait, you might not even need the Ura with 8 Hamba.
I think it's page switch. It's page switch.
Riichi Nomi. Let's see what the scores read out.
Switch their place.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
massive
very nice.
hit, even without Ura.
Pop there. And that concludes our first game with Jambo well in the lead, followed by Pup, Andy, and Water.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be fighting out in that game.
4 games. 3 if we exclude the one we just saw. Which ones do you want to check out?
Let's check out Infi's game, I guess. That's Ace 3.
Currently in Ace 3.
I mean that last game we're on was 8 Hamba, so I'm assuming this is their game too.
Yep.
Especially with
So for their first game, it's Misuya in the lead with 36 points. Infant Doge with 21. Rubik's with negative 14. And Space the 33 negative. I assume that's him.
Right. Okay, so a little unfortunate that 5-4-3. Oh, and now they very unfortunate for Infi just throwing the Dora Jason tiles. I guess wanting to commit to the toy, but you have 2 5s to pawn, which are very hard to get. So 9 is easy enough, especially like so many 8s out, but it doesn't take. It would be like a content. I mean, at least.
Dealer here is fishing for something bigger.
Oh, they get a 5 pin 9. Oh, and a con. Oh yeah, they were saving. They didn't get the Rinshan. What is this?
But they did hit the 3 dragons, the Dora.
Oh
Two.
yeah, that's
Massive
Toy
hand.
Toy, Yakuai, Dora. I don't know, Baimon, Hanemon. Oh, the Ipot Sumo with the extra Ura indicators, and there's like 3,300 in the board. No, no Ura hit, but
you saw
gave you the
they were demoing and waiting for improvement, but as soon as they saw the con and seeing the 3 dragon come out, they just insta reachy that.
Yeah, understandably.
And was rewarded with the risk.
Yeah, I wasn't sure they're actually. Tabai was just like weird looking Kanchan to me, but yeah, a little unfortunate not winning that Baimon or Hanemon hand, but at least he didn't get punished by Ura. So nice 2 red 5s for. I cannot read these names.
That first one on top is the space.
Space. Okay. Space.
Or universe.
Universe, huh? They have 2 red 5s, so yeah, a very nice green dragon pawn. Get to move their lead along and move the dealerships. Hopefully, the shapes could use a little bit of work, but the blocks are there and the value's there. The Steeler hand looking like a nice potential Ricci Tanyo Pinfu. Yeah, that's what. Just get the 5, so and you're golden.
A little bit off though. Still need like a good draw to be an Ishan 10.
No, it's just. Oh, there are a few draws that get you 10 by, but the 5 so is the best one.
Oh yeah, my bad.
2 so would be. I don't even want to reach you that probably.
5 for
2-5, just pay Nomi, but you got to move the dealership along, and you get an extra 300 or 600 for your trouble with the Honda.
Let's pick up there. So Rubik's is in very good Ishan 10.
The hands, yeah, that could be Junshan. Yeah, that's like a very good shot. Oh, this, Let me just throw this. I don't even know. I thought like that. I may have thrown like I guess, yeah, the 3 is hard to use since you threw the 5 earlier, so I guess that's probably the right play. Oh, there's 2-3-5, beautiful Ricci, or maybe even Dama. Although, no, with the weight that good, you just Ricci. Although you see the 2 Frisos out, Friso's actually not coming out, but that just means more likely to get that Sanchoku, which is what you really want on the Tuso. But there's just one more of those left in the wall. Ooh, that red 5, very. But if you could get a closed Junshan, that is so tempting to just push it out. But especially in your last, you need to make up those points somehow. But oh no, they're gonna deal in, aren't they? It's so tempting. I mean, actually, how alive is 1 pin? There's they avoid dealing in.
Discipline.
Yes, it was the Junshan Sanchoku. It would be. Oh wait, they actually threw the 3-mon earlier. I didn't see, so they had a 1-2-2. So they weren't actually Tenpai, but they could have been.
For Rubik's there.
Let's see. Yeah, 2. Someone drops a 2, so it could be double run. Yeah, Infi just wins on the 2 so as well.
Full 10 by, And Space does have a very big hand as well.
Yeah, and the 7, it's Sanchoku for the Mangan. There are 2 more of the 7s.
Oh,
Yeah, lots of value on the board.
let's see who's gonna draw the tile.
I didn't even realize. Oh, there's a con. The dealer Ricci is really scary now. Do you?
Yeah,
Dora.
and if I can't
Dora's half
afterwards.
Suji. I don't know, but you trust that there's no 9-pin on the board. Does the sumo, not in the Sanchoku, but could hit Mazavura? Oh no!
Missed it just.
They dropped the 5-pin, but it's still, yeah. There would have been Hanuman if they hadn't dropped the 5-pin. I don't know. That might have been. That's probably okay. It just a little bit of unfortunateness. And a 2 Dora and an Anko of 9-pin, but
Hey, the Mangan, like AK, I'll take that any day.
yeah. I mean, actually,
The lead.
was that Pinfu? I think it said like 7,800. So that was like a sad-ish 4
Yeah,
on
that was a
20.
Pinfu.
Yeah. So
it was 20 fu, so that's why it wasn't
right.
11k.
Yeah, so that dropping that 5-pin is extra sad because that would have been an extra like 10k.
Yeah, we'll hit the 2.
But yeah,
Rose.
if they hit the 2, then it would have been the Sanchoku anyway. Well, this could hard pawn candidates, but maybe you're thinking Toy Toy. It's hard to get anything else other than Toy Toy because of the 9-pin Anko though, but it's definitely a consideration, especially if you get another Anko.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
Dora
is the
pawn.
ticket to go.
Yeah, it's the hardest one you can get. Toy Toy Dora 3.
But Rubik's doesn't have a really fast hand though. We'll be reaching a pink hand really soon.
I think, yeah, it is. Ooh, that could be a 3-sided weight as well. Should be really nasty. Although the deal will keep this. Ooh, another Anko. You could get the con Rinshan Dora 3. No,
True.
2 opportunities to con. Oh no, and if Rubik's ends up on that 2-3 pin, that 4-pin con is going to be devastating. Oh, doesn't take the.
He goes, but the other 1s and 4s, only one more 1 and one more 4 left in the wall. So and it doesn't look like they're coming out.
Oh, it'd be Furry 10, but you can still get Rinshan, Furry 10 Rinshan, Dora 3. Oh, you really don't want a con with 2 reaches on the board, but it would be really funny.
Yeah.
I guess you could throw 9-pin, 9-pin, 9-pin and turn into
See what they do here.
Tanyao, but it's a little late for that with the 6-8 Mon drop. I guess you have that Dora 3. I would have just it's a little. They could get the 6. I wouldn't say it's a little unfortunate they didn't decide to go for the Tanyao shift earlier, but they could easily draw the 6 and yeah, I mean it'd be double Furry 10, but at least it'll be Furry 10 with a Yaku. They can still Chi. Oh, I mean, it's safe to one of the reaches. Oh, it dodges with a 5-mon. That was safe. Yeah, just accepting, just folding out if they can. Although, what do they even have to like,
the 1-pin dealing though. They don't have any more safe tiles.
8 safe to 1. You see 2 7s. So yeah, I do the 8.
The 8 come out before the 8-mon Ricci. So. In 5 hand. Discards.
I think it might have came out after. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. It was 5-pin, I think 4. Yeah, 4 so it's Nakasuji. So this could still, yeah, enough safe tiles so you just throw 4-4. Or you could be greedy and take Yeah, it doesn't.
More 4 left if he gets it.
Yeah. I would have. Ooh. That is that. Oh, the Haite. That wasn't even Tenpai.
He was Rishi.
No, but no, the one that dealt in.
Yeah, but like they don't have any more save tiles, I don't think.
I just threw the Nakasuji Forso. Yeah. Oh.
Did they? Oh, we don't see anymore. But I was gonna say like one pin it was very likely dropped because it was Tsumurigiri to Toyman. But they dropped the 8, so if it happened afterwards, then it was safe.
Right. I guess. Yeah, especially since it was like so close to the Ricci tile, it could be a little hard to tell, but I think my gut there would have been just Forso.
But
Especially it's
fortunately
not
for them,
it's not Kasuji to one of the Ricci's at least half Suji to the other. And then if it's safe that one turn, then it's safe for your next drop as well.
do you mean the Forso or the Forman?
The Forso.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I noticed Rubik's did drop a 7 so, and 1 so was, I think, I don't remember if it was dropped early, like after Ricci from the players.
Right. Ooh. Dora 4 for the dealer. That 5-1 drop, it's a little hard to force like a Tanyo, but they can still get the Chun. Hasn't been dropped yet.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get that 3-1 at least. Maybe Dama, Pinfu, Ipeko, possibly, then Dora 4.
Oh, Cheeto A-shot then, by the way, for space.
Space. Oh. But that's... It could at least use the Dora, so there's that, but... It's not the worst considering what the draws were. There's an Akko, so now...
Fine.
Yeah, they could, well... You shift in the half flush, well, you have to throw so many tiles of the pin. No, that's a 369. Beautiful weight. Oh, there's quite a bit of overlap. Is that more than that? Or just 369? I guess that's the only things I see highlighted, so I guess so. Maybe the one so? I don't see any one so. Wait, no, one so is in the discard. So even if it was 10 pi tile, it would be furry 10. They saw sumo on the Sanzo. And Pinfu and one Ura. Very nice. Yeah, Infi bringing... Yeah, they're all fighting around 30k except for Rubik's.
Unfortunate there, because they were gonna deal in like a very big hand, like that Junchan 5-soul deal in. They were managed to hold off. It's sad to see that they're this behind.
Alright. Yeah, I think they avoided it by like folding on Ishanten. But they didn't fold that one tile they would have gotten Tenpai and probably might have dealt in. But especially since it wasn't Junchun and Sanjuku, I understand not pushing it that hard. Because especially if you get like Ricci it closed, it's 6 Han. And lots of pin tiles for Infi, but will they? Doesn't quite want to reach for a Chinitsu or a Honitsu. And, the Dora suit is so it's a little bit more understandable. Oh, but Suya has all 4 9-1, just waiting for a reason to con almost. It's very useful if they can like get the 789 9999 to just complete the hand. Oh, double Dora draw for Rubik, so you really need that very nice looking Tanya, hopefully Pinfu looking hand.
Dushanten, I believe.
For Rubik, so I think that's 2 Shanten.
Dealer's hand, I don't like very much.
Yeah, they did just fill a penchant. They do have a Dora, but it's getting that Dora indicator, such a useful one, it's going to be very hard to do. I guess the Rubik's could have pawned that. I think it wouldn't have been inefficient, but they definitely need a lot more points if they want to get this hand close. It's so good looking, although still too Shanten, I think.
Not the 5.
Out of 5. I don't really see the point of keeping the 8. Like at least you keep that 5, you could maybe draw another 5 and you just have a complete shape, but the 8 doesn't really do anything for you.
Hey, was one of the gaps in. Suddenly, it's a very good Ishan-10 if they draw the Mitsu. Not quite Tenpai yet, but they could switch to the Hanzuhonitsu
Right. Although
once.
if they were really considering that, they shouldn't have dropped those Easts, especially since they were the first to drop.
Ooh.
Maybe I don't know if the calls.
They're thinking.
They are in first. They don't need greed.
Oh,
They
okay.
will. Huh. And that's still Shanten either way. I guess I don't see the point of like keeping the 5. Like the 5 is pretty dangerous. I guess well maybe you get the red 5. I guess that's the thinking.
What Rubik is planning here? That's a 7. Let's see.
Let's see. There. Oh, still too Shanten, sadly. Could she this or just finally Ishanten could get a very nice drew Adora rewarded for staying closed. Oh yeah, Mitsuya's Tenpai on 2-5, so
Wait, but
5
then they
so is
dropped this.
Adora.
Still in Tushan-10. They dropped the.
No, it's they get 2-5 or 2-5 mono, 2-5 pin, it's
Oh
Tenpai.
yeah.
Dama, yeah.
For a deal here.
Yeah, hard to get the door indicator. Maybe not wanting to reach unless they get an actual pinfu.
Looks like the 2 soul is gonna be the star here.
They could do a Karagiri Richi. They're thinking about it, and they do so.
Really?
Tuso? I mean, Tuso's or Suji, but it is safe to the dealer. But it does not come out from Infi.
Feels their Anshan, so they're not gonna drop it.
Yeah, Infi.
There's-
Oh yeah, I didn't see that one. So, but
Still
was
two left
safe.
in the wall, and
The 4. The 4 is actually dead.
it's safe for first place there.
Yeah, Mitsuya.
Wix had a
Yeah.
really nice hand. It's a shame it didn't like.
Well, they could still. Oh, they 6 pin is not getting Butsu, so. Although with like door 3 in hand, I guess yeah, you were gonna draw. Turns out you were gonna draw it anyway. Maybe you could at least like chi for Tenpai, but do you really want to risk dealing in like that? Probably not. I mean, that's how you got in this position in the first place.
And the dealer is gonna suck up 3,000 points.
Oh, it's 1,500. Because Infi got to Tenpai at the end. The 2 was safe.
Nice. These 3 players are very close, so deal in, but knock them out for the first race. So people are playing more careful.
Yeah, it's South 1. There's still a bit of time, even if you deal in, but a little sad for Rubik's not be able to fight back with a potential manga on hand. Oh, the Steeler hand is looking very nice though. Let's see, it's 2 Shanten, actually not. The shapes they have to fill is a little more Rhiannon left to fill. but there's the Dora, potentially Dora 2 Ipeco. That's gonna be a little hard to get. Yeah, just throws out the 1. But is he Shanta now? Although it'll be a Kanchan or a Penchon. But with the Ricci +1, I guess you just take that as the dealer, no matter what it is.
And if drawing the 7, a really nice Suji chop on the 5 soldier.
Right, but it will probably, the most efficient play will make it be a Ricci Suji, which is a little less, people will be less likely to push it, but they might just have to.
Okay. 7. Drops the pair, nice.
Ooh, another, yeah, all the 6 mons in Envy's hand. But that could still be used like a 4/5/6. It's like 6 Anko and a Ryanman there. Why don't you just get another 5 mon? You just con for fun, I guess. Yeah, a lot of like ways to get like 4/5/6 Sanchoku in that hand actually.
Really nice, I think Ishan 10 for Rubik's there. After that, Anzu pick up.
Oh yeah, like, yeah, pretty good. And they have that's Senpai. 4/7 pin. Oh, the chase. I mean, they're on 0 points, funnily enough, but they Ricci with the 5, so
but
the more aggressive Ricci. Both Ipatsus are broken, but the 7 pin is saved to the dealer, but it will deal into the more expensive hand like a Ricci Tanya pin. Oh, and it deals in. Oh, that's gonna be, it's gonna hurt Mitsuya. It's gonna be at least a Mongon, right? Yeah, Ricci, Tanya, Pinfu, Dora 2. No Ura for the Hanemon, but yeah, going from first to third. But they still have time to come back. Even Rubik has time to come back. They still have their yeah, they're the last dealer. Anything can happen when you're the last dealer.
Pretty good news for Space and Fi here. They are still tight at it though. Very close.
Yeah, could have cheated to force that 7 against Sanchoku, but just gets a 9 anyway. Yeah, get the Junchan, Sanchoku, Dora. Be very nice. You almost like kind of have to with it. Although you could get the East and just get East Dora. I know there's 4/5 ramen. You don't have to, but
It is looking
thinking
like,
about it.
It's looking like a really nice painful hand though.
Yeah, it's a little, now that you have a 4/5 Ryanman, just use the 9 so it's as your pair. Win another Ryanman. Yeah, just a normal pin van, but I like Junchan.
Do you get those often?
Sometimes. Oh, it's a 79. I guess you just throw the East. You don't really need the East at this point. You can still get the Sanchoku, but then you have to figure out what your pair is.
Yeah.
Maybe you just draw the Dora and you get like a Dora pair, Pinfu, Ricci, Sanchoku, Dora 2. I guess, yeah, you have to draw the Dora pair and then get the 7. Then you have the 4/5 waiting on 3/6, which should be very nice.
But if I hit Pinfu here, I'll just take it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see if they.
It's not. Oh yeah, that is Pinfu actually. Yeah. 2/5 pin, none on the board, and 1 in a call, but 5 left in the wall. But it is adjacent to the door, so it's fairly unlikely to come out. So it'll probably be a sumo with Ricci Sumo Pinfu Dora.
Let's see Spacer's hand. I think in the interest of chasing this, because they let the dealer Tsumo this.
Yeah.
It's gonna push them into the lead. So, and they have a really nice hand.
Yeah, I think that's a better Ishanten if they push the 6 pin, but it's
scary because you get hit.
It's also the Dora Suji. So at least like throwing away the Green Dragons, which are reasonably safe, which you have a pair, and then you can get
Pinfu maybe just a Tanyo. Yeah, that would have been a very nice, especially if they get on a 3-sided weight, and that would be Tenpai, but we'll see how they progress.
Oh, they are
Oh.
Ishanta now.
Yeah,
First
if they
phase.
get 5-pin, that's a potential Sanchiku, which would be very nice for value.
If you get it, you have to chase this, I think.
Yeah, you don't have to Ricci. Is that Tenpai? It would be a
It is,
Tonki.
but
It would be a Tonki. You still have Tanyo at 7. 6 is right before the Ricci, which might make you think it's actually 4-7. So it's not quite a Tonki. There might be a Pinfu in there. I don't know.
It's not
But
Pinfu,
still, yeah, Tanyo. 1K is all you need. You don't need a Ricci.
Cutting off the dealer Ricci here is really big.
Oh, I chose the wrong Tonki. Actually, a little brave to throw the Dora Suji, although not sure if that was cleared by someone else. So 4-7, there are none on the board, which means it's very unlikely that someone else throws it, but maybe the dealer throws it out. Oh, there's a sumo. Chose the wrong weight, and the dealer gets that sumo, Pinfu, Dora, Ricci, and an Ura for Mangan.
And that puts our dealer way in the lead.
Yeah, they're not. It's not impossible to take them down, but it's going to be a little hard. Oh, especially if they have Dora 3 like that. But they would like a Yakuai pair a lot. There are lots of Yakuai to pair up, but will they pair one of those up? Or maybe they just force the Tanya. Both are very good options. Oh, doesn't want the 7-pin. The 7, I guess it's 3 pairs.
Early commit to the
I don't.
Yakuhai thing.
Yeah, I mean, especially. Oh, I guess it's cheat. I guess they just knew they were getting Cheat Toy.
No.
With like 3 Dora, you just force a Tanya.
Oh, it's getting there.
Yeah, but it's throwing the very efficient 7s might bite them.
Oh, these straws. Ooh.
And now you're wishing you had that 7-pin, but you could just draw another. There's only 2 more of those, but yeah, it's a little. I mean, yeah, you do want to use a 3 Dora, but it's very ambitious to expect to pair up one of 4 Yakuhai. 2 5-pin, Ricci, Pinfu, Dora from Mitsuya. Oh, yeah, just throw the pays probably, right? Yeah.
Then, like, Vi's hand gets stuck unless they draw something around it, though.
Yeah. And that weight is near their Ricci tile, so it's a little extra spooky.
Now this would be a really nice cheat weapon here.
I guess that is one way to get around this. Or even just, well, Toy is more likely to have you throw that Tuso, though. So, especially it's like the Tuso's a 1-chance tile now with three Sos on the board. Might deals in here the Ricci Pinfu Dora. Thankfully, no Ura, so it's just the 3,900 plus Hamba, but it's still in first. Now, some manga and sumos might be in a little bit of trouble, but it's not the worst outcome in the world. They're very understandable throwing the 1-chance Tuso.
I would have dropped the 6-pin there because Mitsu dropped a really early 7-pin. Looked a bit more safe. Like they don't. In fact, they have no safe tile there, so every tile is like fully dangerous.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure what I would have dropped. I guess, like I said, one chance to so, but Infuse
Yeah, I guess
hand.
dropping this too. So like, I guess you're still in. I guess the race too because
Oh,
a
this
lot
is
of like.
ooh, Ricci Peiko. It's very hard to get that 5-pin though, but you could also just get the red 5-pin and you sumo it for that would be Mongon. But it is the early Ricci, and you do have the 2-pin, and if someone sets you up with the Nakasuji, then you might be in business. Oh, dealer. Dealer, yeah, Ishanten. Yeah, Tenpai on Formon and does Ricci. There are none on the board right now or in hands. So four tiles versus one in the wall. Oh, that pays a scary discard, but well, people know they can fold that now. And those 5-pins fit very well in the hands of the other players, so that is not coming out. Formon. No. And 9-mon. It was near the Ricci tile of the dealer, so that could have been pretty dangerous, but ends up passing.
I think our dealer winning here is still very likely.
And yeah, we still haven't seen the Formon. Where are they? And yeah, there's no more 5-pin left to draw for Rubik's, so
yeah,
that might be in a bit of trouble. Oh, there's one Formon in Space's hand. Still 3 more in the wall. There's 14 tiles left. They might just all be stuck in the dead wall, but there are 2 pools to draw from the 2 reaches. Oh, and the Formon. Unfortunate. Ricci, Dora. No Aura. 3,900. Yeah, Space getting closer to Envy.
Mitsu. Space is
Mitsu.
final.
Oh. Right. Yeah, that does take Mitsu above Space, which is also nice for them.
Yeah, I do like this hand that they're having.
Is it because of the pairs? 3 pairs. That's too many. They
Yeah,
could just throw. They could throw one that's part of the Ryanman.
I'm not saying this is a Chitoi hand, but like there's a lot of Sozu. It looks like a really funny bunch.
Oh yeah, it's like even if you have like a Ryoncon, it's just like a worse Ryanman because there are like 2 ways for it to fill in. It just takes 3 tiles. I don't even know what you call when you have like a 1 3 5 7 9 or 2 4 6 8, but it's something. It looks bad, but it's not as bad as I mean, obviously you want the Ryanman better. Oh, that could be a Kokushi push for Rubik's. Although they have 3 pairs of these terminals. Or terminals and honors rather. There's a 4th pair if they want to go for Kokushi, but they're rejecting regular Kokushi. They need a lot more than that. Let's see how many. I think that's 9 and a few extra pairs.
That's 9 pairs.
Yeah, Sony is an East. There are 2 out already. But the rest don't look too hard to get.
I think Space is in Ishanten. Really nice.
Yeah, very nice. Ryaman, Ishantanen as well.
Dropping the.
Progress for Rubik's still has 3 pairs, but that's 2 Shanten, I believe. A nice
what else
Dora
do they
fill in from the
need?
dealer. Dealer
Nine
also
soul?
Ishanten with 2 Rionmen.
It looks like they still need the 9 soul, the Pinzus.
Yeah, but
The pin. Unfortunately for him, all the 9 Pinzus is in people's hands.
oh, 3 of them, right? There's one more still.
One is out. Our dealer.
Oh, I see that now. Yeah, but well, and now the 2 are stuck in the Ricci hand. But maybe I don't know. It's gonna be hard to get. Yeah. Still that one chance if Space throws it out for some reason, but
Ooh, really scary there. I wonder if they get like the 8 mon, they'll be tempted to pull it out.
I think
Ooh.
there's Ryamen,
Oh, Chase.
Ricci, Dora, 5-8. Yeah, not too many of those left in the wall, but I think it's about even.
Ooh, scary.
Yeah, at least Rubik's could very easily fold, and thankfully doesn't get tempted by like Ishanten into dealing in.
Space here.
There's not a lot of tiles left for Infi's Ricci. It's just like
Ooh. Will Space get baited into pushing though if they draw also the Ryman? We're really tempted to drop the 5 pin.
right. They could. It's 4 pins safe. 4 pins safe to both actually, so they could just take the Shabo. But they didn't get Tenpai anyway.
Very nice.
Yeah, it just results in Infi and Mitsuya. They both gained 1500, so no difference between them. But Space gets a little further away from those second and third places, or second and first rather. The dealer's hand kind of wants to be the Junchan again, but that Dora Formon is going to be. They might just get a normal Pinfu in, especially if they get the 3 pin or 3-5 mon. A fairly nice looking Tanyo hand with 2 Dora already for Infi though. Yeah, I would definitely just call 7 so just get this dealership over with. There's 2600 in the middle right now, in addition to your 2 Dora and the Tanyo.
For sure. And you want to like cut Mitsu's dealer off like as fast as possible.
Right. And theoretically possible that Rubik's could come up, but you just worry about that when you get there. It's still very unlikely.
Hmm. There. 10 is still a little awkward for a Rubik's.
Yeah. Wanting to call that Green Dragon. Probably, well, not really wanting to, because actually, Rubik's is. If they get 8 so, they could Ricci and get a 2-sided weight and Peiko. But yeah, they don't really want to call. But even if you do get a close hand, it's not likely to get good value, but there are decent enough chances for Ura 2 to get the Mangan.
That's Tenpai for
a 5-8. They had to throw a door out, but with all the 6 in the middle and being first already, it's worth it. And 5 pin is safe to the dealer, but there's nothing really indicating you should be scared of them. Could force a 79 Sancho here, and it looks like that is the path. Rubik's does pawn, although it does give them a confirmed Yaku, but doesn't really speed up their hand necessarily.
I think the 1 soul here. Ooh, that's a nice draw. I mean,
Actually,
really.
I thought they had a 1-2-3. That was a 1-3-3. But
I
that
think
just they're just gonna well, not yet, but they might end up dealing in, especially if they do get Tenpai. And now, yeah, they draw that. Yeah, they're gonna be like Furry 10 if they like draw the 7. Already were because they threw the 9 pin earlier. That's like a better shot, and I mean, still avoids dealing in. Still like 1 8 pin, 3 5 pin left in the wall somewhere, or 2 5 pin. But one of those is a red 5, which would be nice. Oh wait, I didn't realize space is also Tenpai in the 5-8 pin. So it would be insult to injury. Rubik deals in that double Ron, even if it is 2 small hands. Oh, I mean, no, you can't. I mean, throws a red 5 into double Ron, right? Yeah, that's why. Pretty sure. Yeah, double Ron and the extra. Oh, that is painful. It's gonna bring space into second place. It is. Oh, it's a double Ron. It's not a huge double Ron, but on your dealership in this, just trying to force like Jin or Sanchoku only. You can still get back up to second with a Mongon, but not the place you wanted to be in.
Sure. That's gonna put them in the 3rd place, and
oh wow, and Space has an Encore of Red Dragon, the pair of Double South, and 2 Dora. The 5's a little harder to use right now, but the 3 and the 4 is already Rionman. Yeah, I mean, it would be. Let's see the other hands. I guess. Well, the dealer does have a decent chance. Oh, the con
ooh, nice.
flips so not quite what they want, but I don't know if that because Red Dragon double South. I guess if they flip the Dora, there's a chance for Hanuman. They don't even need to direct Ron first place. So I guess that's where and they if they do draw that 4, so they have the red 5, so that would be enough to get that Hanuman.
So that's double wind?
Yeah, they have double. Yeah, Red Dragon, double South,
5.
potentially. Yeah, Dora 3.
It's 2 at the moment, right?
I mean, yeah, but they flip the 4, so if they draw that next to the red 5, they could be really good.
Rubik's has a really nice hand here. Champon though, but
yeah, it's gonna be a Champon, but waiting on pay is gonna be nasty if they can get that.
not a big hand, but I guess it's good to start somewhere.
Yeah, and you do have 2. Oh wait, no, that. Oh, through the Dora out. That's actually. I don't know. I can still get the Mongon direct, and there's definitely pay 7. Yeah, you get the Suji trap on the 7 as well. Going below 0 points. Oh, the Ipatsu! Oh no. Space, maybe. Oh no, or but the Ipatsu and the Dora. I didn't realize. Yeah, they had a Dora, so that is enough to bring them below. Yeah, second place.
That's gonna sting.
Yeah. And they need to build more than 1 Han to guarantee second place. Well, that's not going to be that hard if you have all those Montiles and you just force Chinitsu or Honitsu.
Looks like they were going for it already.
I mean, it's kind of you just kind of have to. If you get a +1 somewhere, that's still like can Hanuman direct first place, but it's you just take what you can get, I guess.
Fi has a really quick hand there. Like, all the blocks is like made itself.
Yeah, as long as you get the green dragon. If you don't get the green dragon, this is going to be a little slow, actually. Oh, it does fill in a penchant as well, which is very nice. then Mitsuya has 2 of the red 5s, which is also nice, and could use an 8 pin, but 3 of them are already in hand.
Unfortunate for space, not drawing any monster tiles, so
Yeah.
Dora. Oh. Whatever.
Dealer is E Shanten, but we'll have a Penchant or a Conchant, and they will have to throw the door out. It's really hard to use when you see 3 9-pins out there. So you might want to get rid of that sooner rather than later. Although, yeah, Envy could pawn that. I mean, they don't really have a choice. It's really hard to use that 8-pin right now.
Goes for it.
Yeah,
I
1
think it's the
4-pin. Yeah. Oh, throws in the Patsu and Dora 2 as her. That's gonna be enough for second place. Yeah. One Ura and the Patsu doesn't get the Hanuman for extra points, but pretty good for Mitsuya.
I'll be Infile with the first, Mitsuya second, Space, and Rubik's. Current game, they still have 1 more to go, so still possible.
All right. Not sure who I would want to watch.
That one out.
Not sure. Let's switch it up. Go to Oleg's game. I have no idea who these players are, but at least I could say their names. Very nice associate with this dealer.
Ooh. I think actually they're still on their second game. So the current standings are these. On the player standings. Oh, my bad. It's yeah. This is their third game. So the current standings for these players is Dansan, the 38 points, Oleg with 12, Tommy with 3, and Olsen with negative 52. So Con.
Alright, so dealer doesn't quite commit to the half flush, but very tempting with the Aka and the Dora Yakuai in hand. Thankfully, if they didn't believe in that Dora for some reason, or they didn't have this half flush to easily use it, they would have thrown into a Dora Yakuai pawn for Kami. That they don't even need a pawn. Kami's actually Chitoi Dora 2 Ishanten, but no, the pawn comes out, and you definitely take that. Yeah, 6-pin 9-mon weight, all still live. Well, the dealer is Ishanten, though. If they get the 4-7-pin, they could have the 3-sided 3-6-9 weight, which would be very good. Yeah, the 6 pins are in hand. They're not coming out. The 1-9-mon. That might actually. Olsen could use it. The dealer cannot. Dealer's probably about to set up that Suji trap if they're pushing with this Ishanten, but they don't want to quite do that yet. Tuso's not really safe, but maybe sensing danger around their last Tadashi tile being the 7-mon. Doesn't want to throw the 6 quite yet. But then just throws it anyway.
Like, it's a complete Tenchan, and is in a nice Ishan hand now.
Oh yeah, Oleg. They could be. No, they would. No. So they won't quite get the Sanchoku that could make them deal in with the 6-pin. It's more likely that they get the 4-5-6, in which case he would just keep the 6. And there's Tenpai.
Ooh, which one do you choose?
Oh no!
Oh.
Chose the one that caused him to deal into the Dora hand. And it's generally more safer to just throw the 3-pin rather than the more middle 6-pin. And you chose the wrong tile and you deal into Mangan.
These
They
players
played
are really close, so getting hit by a Mangan is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Especially seeing Ole is in a tight race for a second, with Kami. So that deal-in hurts more than just this current game.
Yeah, at least it avoided donating the stick as well, but you could have just won the hand very easily. Just chose the wrong tile to throw for Tenpai, which just happens sometimes. East and south pair for Oleg. Just the south is value, and just they just took that Mangan though, so they'll need a bit more value. You have the Dora. They could shift them on Hanitsu. Unfortunately, the White Dragon was twice cut, so they can't really use that. But there would be a path back to at least like getting to second or third. They could get they have 3 pairs. They could get the Chi Toy as well, but it's I'd rather just get the Mangan from the Hanitsu if you can.
Not like this.
I guess it's actually if they draw the 6-1, they can reach you on east south, which would be pretty nice way, especially since south is once cut. Now they can make a choice here. Doesn't keep the pay. And maybe at least like throw the 7. So you're probably not getting the Cheeto here. And maybe you just draw more Montiles, then you get the Hanitsu again.
Okay. Pretty slow hand for Ensan, and Kami's hand looks pretty interesting. I think got 3 pairs.
Right.
Nice.
And that could just be Pinfu. Probably just gonna be Pinfu, I guess. Especially with the 3-4-5. Yeah, the dealer.
It's nice.
I was gonna say they could force Tanya, but now they're 2 Ryanman Ishanden for Richie Pinfudora, so if they would want to do that.
Oh. Hey, nice.
Could shift to the 79 Sanchoku there.
Oh. Well, it looks like Hassan wants to play too, calling for a Pinfu.
It's not so nice considering you either drop the Dora or the red 5. Throws the Dora instead. It's a bit safer. Although you could open yourself up to a Dora pawn, just did not come out. Dora's once cut already, so the chances of it happening were not too likely. Oh, it is.
Oh.
It would have been nice to have that Dora pair and the Akka. Just kept keeping the Sanchoku option open. Just a little bit of a backfire immediately. Guess at that point, yeah, it's the last south. Take the pawn for Tenpai. It's a little sad, but you can still claw your way up there. If someone reaches, you get a stick donation. Oh yeah, you get the 3-6
switch there.
improvement.
2-6 and Tenpai for Hassan as well.
Yeah, it's 8-pin 3-so, but the 3-sos are not coming out. 8 pins, yeah, shouldn't really be coming out either. The pawn.
Interesting.
Yeah, 2-5. Maybe reading that is better in the wall.
Let's see. I think they're thinking about which style to they do not come into the
they
Cheeto.
sumo.
Wait.
Was that Cheeto with Tenpai?
Yeah. They fold it with the 9-pin. Oh, nice little read by Oleg there. we're seeing into the 5-month draw.
Well, at
Only
least they didn't
that's-
reach and end up donating a stick.
Yeah.
A nice Penchant fill-in for the dealer. Like, very nice shapes, actually. Could get an Itsu with the right draws. Just possibly a very multi-sided weight in the pin, depending on what exactly they get.
Ooh.
It's just for the 9.
Interesting.
I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but I'd like Dream for Itsu a little bit, but this is Ishanten anyway already. It's gonna be a bit of a sad Richinomi, but decent chance for a 2-sided weight.
And drawing like a 4 or 7 can just drop the 5. Wait,
Sure.
no eyes though, so
Yeah, 2-sided weight. I guess, yeah. Turn 5 reach, you just take it. Drawing the 4 pin would have been nice for Tanyo and Adora, but you don't really want to wait.
okay.
Oh yeah, Green Dragon to break Ipatsu and skip the dealer turn,
Ooh,
which
the
is
Ura hit
nice.
though.
And oh, they are. It's Tenpai for Oleg on the 3 pin for Hatsudora.
Ooh, it's like Dasen wants to play too.
Yeah,
This
they
is
are Tenpai at the 1-4. So the dealer
interesting
drops
to
that Dora, and these scores are still very close. So
Yeah.
dealer might be in a bit of trouble here. It's still what 2 months, 2 5 months. Red 5 still available though, but Dasan doesn't want to throw the long Suji, doesn't trust Sanso. And Dora Tonki for Oleg. Also drawing another 5. So the red 5 in the wall somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, and this, if they throw the Sanzo, they don't, yeah. Still a little bit afraid of it.
Ooh.
Could be understandable. It's not really a particularly safe tile, but
Nice. Ah, feel the 4 pin's coming. Oh, there's the 4 pin.
right. Yeah, still 2 more of those 4 pins somewhere for Oleg.
I think Oleg and dealer has like similar odds to winning.
And there could be a double run on the 4 pin now that Dasan drew back into Tenpai with the Sanzo pair.
Ooh.
And also just keeps on drawing all the dangerous tiles. I guess.
Wait, but
not a lot of.
No, they're not.
It's going to be very, very tough for the dealer, especially since these scores are so close. They've thankfully not drawn the 4 pin yet. Oh, the Sumo for Chun only, but they get the stick donation and the 1 Han is enough to get them to 2nd place, I think, anyway. Let's see. Yeah, 2nd place for Dasan. And that all last. A Sumo, even if, yeah, a Sumo from like, if it's at least like 2 Han. Actually, no. 2 Han would just be 30k exactly for Kami, unless it's the dealer. But then the dealer just repeats anyway, so we could go into West here.
Yeah. So this will be the last round and last game for these players. Currently, Dasen is well in first, so they have the first spot secured. It's mostly a fight between Oleg and Kami. So, and Kami is behind Oleg by 8 points, game-wise. So, this last round is very important for both of them.
Right. Oh,
they could decide.
Kanchan.
Right.
Right. I guess, well, Kami doesn't want... Ooh, wait, the Dora? So who's Tenpai in the Dora? Are they... What's Dama, Tanyao, Dora? Are they avoid dealing in for now? Yeah. They have a Yakuai. Their hand wanted to be Chanta, but they don't have to like commit to that.
Dasen has like a turn 4, I believe. Dama Tanyao.
Yeah. But their weight is just Fedora, so they definitely, if they were going to reach, oh, there's a two-sided, they still, they are, let's see, Pinfu Tanyo. Is this 30? Yeah, Pinfu Tanyo Dora. Well, not, the Dora's not even guaranteed. So that's just 2,000 without the
If they
Ricci.
sumo or wrong someone other than Kami, I think Kami's gonna.
Yeah. If they sumo,
Hurt.
it's 320, which is enough to bring it below 30k.
I think. Oh yeah, Katsumo is a Yaku for himself as well, so that's 2.
Right.
It will continue.
Let's see, there's 2 4s,
Decision here.
2 7s,
それ
sure, 3 7s even.
Okay. I don't think these players realize the dangers they're in.
Oh, throw! Oh,
Oh.
wow! On the direct, ooh,
タンヤオピンフドラ1
it's a little.
They,
mm,
oh yeah, the Dora tile. So
Yeah, didn't want to. If you're gonna keep the Dora for that long, you also just not throw it. And now we're in West 1 with Dasan having the best chance. They, the awkward thing is they need to win a bit more with a very good Tanyo Dora 2 looking in. You can get a
Oh.
pretty secure first place of that.
Yeah.
But Olsen also has, well, Chun Dora. Could also use a Sanzo as well, but a little more difficult to do this so. Oh, and now they can pawn the White Dragon. Yeah, not on the board yet.
Oh, look at these discards though. Hmm.
Oh yeah, 2 of 2 wins. Oh, Sanzo Anko.
Hey.
You don't even. That's Ishanten. Or that's Tenpai 4-7 for Olsen. Is it 4? Oh, it's 6-9 rather. We have Chun Dora.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit. I guess it's a better. It's a different Ishanten for Dasan.
Hmm.
But really wants to get that confirmed Yaku high. Yeah, you have Dora 3. You don't need a Ricci. Except, well,
Oh
you don't.
no, they chose the wrong. Yeah, so Kami chose the wrong Anchan.
Oh yeah,
drop.
shouldn't.
So
I think they should just throw. Oh, and deals in.
ロンだよ
I think it would have been more efficient to just cut the 1-3 Mon.
hmm.
And even if it, besides efficiency, you could get the full greed Honitsu, except you did throw a 9 so earlier. Oh, green. Well, the green's a mochi, but 2 dragon pairs and a single one for Kami. Like, oh, I know what I want this hand to be, but I guess you're never getting those greens.
Maybe. Well, Kami really needs start getting some points here because it's very close. He needs like a first or
Yeah.
need like get a last.
Yeah, gives up on the red. It wasn't gonna happen anyway. Well, I guess you might have scared the dealer into holding it for a bit longer. And the green's not really gonna happen unless for some reason Dasan wants Pinfu, which is something I've done before, but it's not so much of a trouble now that you know that the red dragon is dead.
ドラドラドラドラ
Double 7 Mondora.
Hey.
That is one for Kami, and they'll have 40 food from that, so that's 5,200. If someone throws a stick in, that's enough to win and get us out of West.
You really need to start drawing something nice because I really don't like the 1-2 Penchan on the 3 still there.
Oh,
Getting there.
789 fills in. That'll be Ishanten. It's gonna be like a little bit tough to get the Sanzo, but it could happen.
It's all on the wall, so very likely, yeah.
Oh, they just
Heard.
drew it 4-7,
Okay.
so Tenpai. But 6 of those are in the hands of other players, and they look like they mostly fit in. Yeah, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. Although maybe the 2-4 flows out from Olek actually, especially with this. The 5-pin for now. Oh, there's Tenpai on the Sanzo with 2
Okay.
Ura indicators, and yeah, you just have to take it. 2 Sanzos left in the wall.
それち
The
すみま
Chi
せん
throws
失礼す
the
るつもり
Dora.
はありません
A little brave, but the double Dora even, but doesn't deal in. Without that double Dora, they get Tenpai. What's that? 4-7. So could
I
be
think
a
it's a
double
set.
run.
Yeah, 4-7. Like,
Yeah, a lot of overlap though. But if they
oh, what is that? Ensign thinking about? Like, is he gonna reach you this? Oh no, he's not.
no, or could he? Could he have reached that? Yeah, 5-7.
4-7.
Or yeah, 4-7. Yeah.
Okay. Really, scary for Oleg here, cause he doesn't last.
Oh, Kami actually, yeah, gave up their hand. They folded.
Oh,
Oleg
switch
might
here.
just. Well, I mean, yeah. But I guess it could be like 3-6, right? Or 3-6-9, but the 9 is no Yaku. But it's less overlap than the 4-7. Actually, it's about the same. Here, I
They take
don't
the
know.
6-7 Shampoo.
Oh, it throws the
Oh.
Sanzo.
Yeah.
Richi no Mi. But so we're still. I mean, even if it wasn't Richi no Mi, it's still in West. But no one's above 30K.
I do respect the push there from Oleg, because a Zumo by dealer is very scary, and if they go over 3K, will secure your first place. And
Right.
yeah.
I don't know about that caller earlier when they dropped the double Dora, especially since it brought them from 5 Han to 3 Han. So even if they won that, they would still be in West. But at least got the manga, and then you'd have enough to be above 30K. Just like dropping the double Dora into a dealer 2 Ura reach is. I don't know if I could do that. Especially if it wasn't already Tenpai. And I don't think there was a Tenpai drop. Dealer's already. Yeah, if they draw that 7, they get Richi, Pinfu, almost a Sanjaku. If they just draw a 6 pin before getting that Tenpai, it could be a very nice hand. Green Dragon cut early by Dasan. So cutting off that value early. Just 2 more of those left in the wall, which you could pair it up, but Dasan's hand is looking like a nice Pinfu as well. So needs a pair, but I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be Ishanten.
それち
He's going.
Yeah, these hands are they're not like bad. They're like progressing, but
Ooh.
it's a better better Ishanten. Just throw the East. And you don't even need to reach because you have Pinfu and/or throws that. I don't know. I just like the efficiency. I don't know how inefficient that is to drop that, but
Very inefficient, because you lose a lot of
and then throws the East anyway for the 5 pin. You might end up furry 10. Like yeah, it's like not great. Okay, so 5 pin is safe to the dealer though, so maybe that's more of why it was kept. Oh yeah, now
Tenpai
yeah,
again.
Dama Tenpai, yeah, 4/7 Mon. It definitely, yeah, you have enough value to end the game, and you don't wanna, you don't want the dealer to say Tenpai and
Uh,
let's see, 1/4, 2/7s in the wall somewhere. That's better. Yeah,
you
as
drop one of the pairs. Yeah, he does.
I would drop the 1/2 Mon because you get the 6 penny just for Satanya. The 4th deals in. We're out of West.
Ooh.
Pinfudora Dama.
ピンフ
Oh.
朝ドラ1
And
Right.
so for this game we have Dasan first, Olsen, Kami, and Oleg. And because Oleg took that 4th, they will be locked into 3rd all. So as you heard, Dasan and Kami is gonna one.
Yeah, congratulations to Dasan and Kami moving on to the top 16. I think that is. Oh, they're still playing. I figured with that game being in
Oh.
West, that it was going to be the last one.
Oh.
I don't think we haven't seen Shiral's table, so let's go to theirs.
12th one. Let's see. So we have a Kanisur here, well in the lead. Second is by Chiral with 5 points, and CXX with negative 10 points, and Gohan with negative 40. So fight between for second for Chiral and CX.
Right. I think I casted a game of CX. I don't remember. I might have just called him Christian because of all the X's. Yeah, Tenpai on that 2 pin for just double south, but with these scores as tight as they are, that can be enough. Ooh, it's
Interesting.
Yeah, the 2 pin might end up coming out from the dealer this way. Especially if they cheat at Tenpai, in which case they won't want to be Furry 10. Oh, Itsu. Yeah, possible Itsu for Chiral. Doesn't quite commit to the Honitsu, so that pay is going to be a little bit sad. That's Ishanten for Chiral. Could just chi anything and get open Itsu door 3, because why not? Oh, and
Nice
Kani
draw, I
avoids,
guess.
gets the Tenpai into 3 pin. There's only 2 of those left, and then if they get the weight improvement from the 5 pin, then they'll just deal into the double south and switch places with Christian.
Eight?
5-8, so Tenpai for Johan. Ricci Pinfudora. Oh, and you draw the Dora into the apostate turn. It's like, well, that is not safe at all. Oh, but you throw it anyway. Dora theory. There's like no so's on the board. You're safe to the hand on the right, actually, but oh, that Formon deals into the open Itsu Dora 3.
1ドラ1赤ドラ
That's gonna be a nice call from Chiral there.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of sevens. That was actually like the less 7 they could have cheated.
And a really good hit as well, so
Yeah, Sheral's in first place, has the Aka, although the rest of the hand is not great, but it can get there somehow. None of these. So actually, Johan's hand is nice with Dora 2, and yeah, it's actually I think it was Ishanten.
mm,
Yeah, it would be the
yeah.
weight would not be great, like either the Kanchan or Shabo, but it would be Shanten. But with this 5 6 6 6 7, they could just
Wow, that's a really
now
nice
you have
pickup.
rearmament options. I guess that's okay. Especially since you just like pawn or that's why you wouldn't want to like throw the
Mm.
6 because you get like the 5 6 6 7. Although there is like overlap, but there's also that chance of Ipeco.
Yeah.
It's like a trade off there. But you just opened for Tanya Dora 3 now, and I don't know if Johan needs those points. He is in last here, so might not want to call, but we'll probably actually won't have to give up one of those Dora unless they draw the 4-1, I guess. But I guess you just take it then. Ricci Pinfu Tanya Dora 2, get 1 Ura for the Hanuman.
Pretty far behind for them, but definitely still worth a shot.
Yeah, still hasn't got anything to call yet. We'll see what happens if they can take a pawn.
Dealer got a real funny looking hand here. Eh?
Yeah. It's keeping that green dragon for a safe tile, but the efficiency is hurt a little bit, but it's just not. Oh, there's the Shanten. You get the Shabo Ricci Itsu. The 6-0s and the 8-mon are not on the board at all, so that's not actually that bad.
Okay. Let's see how he plays this out, cause he could call for like a quick 1k hand, or
Right.
um,
3. Yeah. Shrall's Tempai and 3-6 pin for Tanya Dora. Does Chi for the Tempai, so 3 pin could be the double run. And that, I don't really see the 3 pin staying in Johan's hand if he does get Tenpai.
yeah.
Unless he just draws another 3 pin, in which case that would be what saves him from double run.
Let's see.
Or you pawn the 5 so and then you get
Is this a
triple
Dima?
run
Yeah,
of,
that's a 2-5 Dima from any sorter there.
Ooh, yeah. And with Pinfu, Tanya. Oh, the double run comes out. Well, Itsunomi from the dealer, so that's not too bad. But then you get Tanya Dora. That's actually not that bad either, but they were already in last, right? It's just a little bit of a hole to dig out. They are the last dealer. So if they need those points, they have one last chance to make it up. But and they have Yakuai pair and Dora too. That Dora they had last time didn't really help them that much to avoid dealing in, but hopefully this hand will go better for them.
I think by far Johan has the nicest hand here. Pretty slow for everyone else. Well, I guess the Yaku White Dragon, you could just go quick as well.
I think either you or Will mentioned they're like far in first, so as far as like the overall standing, so they could just call and just move things along.
Oh, unfortunate with the 8 pin early.
Oh no, you don't want Chi Toy.
Hey, dare I say, missed the Cheetoy angle.
I'd rather.
Or you rather go for the
I want.
Chanta?
I mean, this is kind of, especially since you can't get the Sanjuku. You could just drop the North and get the Junshan, but I mean, I don't. I think I would actually rather have the Chi
Ooh.
more, but you can call. You can just get the flow up draws because you were calling. You just Chi the 9-pin. Well, 2 are already out, so that's a little hard.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can't even pawn the pay, so you're a little stuck.
Oh, that's a very nice Taki there. Kanisori.
Yeah, 9-1. It is the Dora Suji, and now it's
Ooh.
Suji to the Ricci for Johan. Who does get the just Ricci, Tanya, Pinfudora. That's, well, pretty good actually. Oh, and East. Oh, but then
Ooh.
Christian is Tenpai the 9-pin
Oh,
for just Chanta Nomi.
well, battle between 3 players. Let's see. With a call, Shirel's gonna be in the game too, so
Oh, well, you can't throw that into that Ricci. It's so shiny. It's so unsafe.
well, good to see that they do have the discipline.
I mean, yeah.
But it also kills their hand, so
Yeah, they could still get K10, but getting an actual Yaku is going to be not really likely.
thing.
Well, could switch to the 5-pin Tonki. It's shiny, but it's also safe to the Ricci, so
Or what
did
are
they not? Could they not have run that West?
I think they swapped it
Or
afterwards.
they dropped the West and then swapped after? I thought they had the West in the hands at the same time.
Yeah, maybe you're right, but
I could switch to the 1-4 weight now. The West is safe to the Ricci. It just keeps on the West. Oh, they get the Sumo, which I think that's Mongon at least. So they get the Ura for Animon. Doesn't get the Ura. They desperately need that Mongon.
yeah. This is very good news for Shirel there. Well, in first.
Yeah, gets to move things along. Didn't end up dealing in this hand for Christian with the double Yakuai, probably Honitsu for Mongon. It's gonna be a lot of value. Oh, it doesn't quite commit to it, just throws the West out. I would just full commit to that.
Okay. Well, our dealer's hands coming along nicely.
Does give up the South to the probable Honitsu, right? You don't throw that. Yeah, you throw those spins out. When they get a, they won't have a pair, but they could end up on like a 3-4, 2-3-4.
Oh,
Oh,
insane
well.
draw, but our dealer.
Oh, they have 3 of the winning tile. If they con that, they're gonna be so sad for Christian.
Oh,
That's
the way to
switch it. I guess it would be safer to drop the. Well, it would be safest to drop the 1, but now you can't switch so easily.
Oh, very scary there. The battle between fighting for a second.
Oh, so close to the deal in tile, but does not deal in. Oh, well, that's Furuten. That's a little I don't know. Because he could just draw it, but you see the 2 other 3-1 out, so I just take the 5-1, I guess. And the 5 wasn't safe. That could have dealt in as well. And the 5 at least gives you a path to like a 5-8 mon or 6-9. Well, I guess you could still get the 6-9 mon. Now that the 2's 9 mon's out, it's not going to be much better. It's going to be something, but maybe the Furryton will just win out.
Wait, I wonder if with no tips, will you get notified with the Furryton though?
I think you do actually.
Oh,
the con. Rishon on the first. It's actually 134. That doesn't. This is actually. I mean, it gives you the 5. I think it was going to be 44 anyway, but another Rishon. I guess Furryton doesn't matter if you can just sumo, and you do have the best chance of sumo with that 134 weight.
it gives them a chance to fight now. That was big.
Yeah, it's huge for Christian. Yeah, anyone can win this. Yoan doesn't have a bad hand for a Tanyao, but Christian could just end the game with West. It's 26,800, so does have a door as well, but with West and the 4-5 Dora, it's not going to be quite enough for first. I don't know if they need first, but they just get the West Encore, so they could just have a Ricci West closed hand.
Well, they need first, but like by a margin, so there's a stretch there.
Well, they're getting better draws to make this hand close, so it could definitely happen. But they really, really want that 4-so Dora draw.
So the current standings, Corral is or Christian is 10, it's 15 points behind Cheryl, so they need like a big hit directly on them since this is the last round.
Yeah, basically they just need to be first. If it's just 15 points, they just need just first is just 10 points of Uma placement, so it needs to be a bit more than just first. But Mongon Sumo should be enough. Mongon of anyone actually should. It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be really tight.
Yeah.
It also depends like if Cheryl will lose any more points here, because Cheryl is in second right now. So
the Cheryl's in this game Cheryl's first.
Like I mean if Christian wants to
Alright.
Interesting. So
oh wait. There's no half flash angle there. There's West Green Dragon. That's not gonna be if they're that far behind, it's just this 1 or 2 Han is not gonna be enough.
I think this is Damo. He ended here with the pin if anyone loves it.
Actually, there's no Yaku though.
Because
they're in
south. Their south is not.
Yeah.
I mean their east.
Yeah, in the south round. It's just it doesn't. Huh.
I guess they can just chill.
I mean, it's a 2-sided. I mean, they don't need to win, right? But I don't know. I'm like, just get me out of here.
Johan wants to end this, or continue his dealer.
Right. It's just gonna be Tanya Dora, but as the dealer, you just have to. It's the potential con is you. I mean, if you're gonna get a Mongon at this point, the only way you're getting it is from the con. East. 3 Dora for Cunny, but they're not. Yeah.
What's this?
Maybe. Well, they. The Ron. Ron off of Chiral, which is nice for them, but actually, they still need a bit better placement than Chiral. Then, but Mongon Sumo should definitely be enough for that. Then, with this point spread.
Yeah. really intense because Sherall, a bit unfortunate for them, they were in Tanya Dama there with the I think the two pin and something else, but it was a Shampoo Dama. So
Right.
the deal in there, unfortunately.
This could be an angle for Christian to get Honitsu. The blocks are kind of there. Still has to throw 3 middle non-so tiles though. Actually, but if it's just 3 Han, I don't think that's enough.
Mm.
I don't know. Math is hard.
Sherall just needs to end the game here, like in the current position. So any win for them.
Right. They could force. Well, they could have forced Hitsu, but that most likely just going to be that pay call.
Yeah, other players. Chris. Oh, interesting hand. Oh, I guess will be repeat if no one reaches 3K.
Right.
This one as well, so you could see like another West extension here.
We might. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with the Chi. They have 2 Dora, Tanya, and if they get the 4 pin, they get the nice 258 weight.
Very nice.
Will they just take the 4 pin weight? They can still get an upgrade.
Yeah.
For Tanya, Dora
Ooh.
2. I mean, the 4 pin, yeah, like.
Oh.
Yeah, that should be staying in Sherall's hand. Yeah.
You're
Anything
also a
gets
bit
cut,
far.
it's like 6-8. Yeah, but they do have a confirmed Yaku now, so it's something. I guess the 4 pin's probably not leaving Christian's hand at this point. So there's 2 more 4 pin that might come out somewhere. And there's a better, improvement for Sherall. Ishanten. Just needs
I think
2
he's
5
also
pin.
Ishan 10. He could just call the South and end it. Give them the opportunity.
Right, and would have the 4-7 pin weight.
What do you be thinking about here? Okay. It's a 2.
That's Senpai. Yep, 4-7 Mon.
Getting scary.
Oh, and the 7.
I think
Clutch
that
win for
concludes it for
Sherall.
this.
Yeah, that should be above 30K.
Is this the last game of the day? Or I mean the block A top. Okay.
Yep,
Hey.
it's the last game of Block A.
So this game we do have Sherall first, Kani second, Chris third, and Johan fourth. So the players moving on will be Sherall and Kani Sword. Congrats to them. And, okay. Anything you want to add, QTC?
Well, be sure to watch me play in my sessions at the top 32 in about 5 hours.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
be streaming that on my channel, probably on twitch.tv/QETC.
Nice. You are one of the block B players, right? So
yeah,
guys, don't forget there will be another game in like an hour or so, an hour 20 minutes around. So these players that moved on will play another 3 games. Block A people.
All right. Well, we'll see you around 75 minutes for those next games. I'll be heading out.
Oh, to the players. See ya.